Why are you filming me?
Who owns this land?
Who are you? Why are you filming me?
Because you're talking to me like you're a tyrant, and like I don't know why. All I'm doing is filming.
Why you're filming?
Are you phoning the police?
Because you're. Can you get off? No, you're banging out a ball now.
Right.
Get off my camera! I just want to know why you're filming me.
Right. I'll tell you why I'm filming you. Because you just assaulted me. That's why.
I touched you, mate.
Yeah. With all the money you paid, mate, just go and ask. No, not really. No, just take.
Can you walk away, please?
Just a personal project.
Can you turn away, please? Walk away, please.
What? Someone?
Call the police.
What?
Call the police. Walk away.
Call the police for what?
Because you're on private property.
I'm not on private property.
You are on private property.
What's this barrier for then?
To stop people from going in and out.
Right, so that's private property, isn't it? That's your premises.
Why are you filming me?
Who owns this land?
Who are you? Why are you filming me?
Because you're talking to me like you're a tyrant, and like I don't know why. All I'm doing is filming.
I why you're filming onto my property?
Well, you haven't got a right to know why I'm filming.
Right to know.
You haven't.
Yeah,
you've got a right to ask. Right, if you make a report, I'm going to make a report against you for false reporting. Photography is not a crime, mate.
What are you filming?
Just a building or anything I can see in public. Like, as per the law. Why is he saying he's going to phone the police? The police are for criminal matters. It's just like, you know, when you lose an argument, you guys, you just go quiet. Alright, well, why do you think he's phoning the police? For not, no, he's not like talking. Why are you phoning the police?
Because you're. Can you get off? No, you're banging out a ball now.
Right. Get off my camera! Get off my camera!
Well, disappear then, mate.
Get off my camera. Right, I can't disappear. Give it.
You gonna go?
Yeah, give it then.
Yeah. No, you're banging out a ball now.
Right. Get off my camera! Get off my camera! Get off my camera!
Well, disappear then, mate.
Get off my camera. Right, I can't disappear. Give it.
You gonna go?
Yeah, give it then.
Yeah. No, you're banging out a ball now.
Right. Get off my camera! Get off my camera!
Well, disappear then, mate.
Get off my camera. Right, I can't disappear. Give it.
You gonna go?
Yeah, give it then.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Walk away now.
Give it then. Yeah, he's broken it. Yeah. Yeah, he's broken it. Right, you saw that, guys. He's like reached out, snapped the wire off inside the mechanism.
What are you gonna do to me?
What on earth are you doing?
What are you gonna do to me?
What on earth are you doing?
I just want to know why you're filming me.
Right, I'll tell you why I'm filming you, because you just assaulted me, that's why.
I touched you, mate.
Yeah,
mate.
Yeah, didn't touch me, it's on the camera. It's on the camera.
Yeah, me personally didn't touch you.
Get off my camera! Get off my camera!
Well, disappear.
Yeah, well, you are going to be sorry about it. Because, like, go on, phone the police, come on. Phone the police like you said you was going to.
Can you walk away, please, my friends?
Hey?
Can you walk away, please?
No, phone the police. You wanted to phone the police, now you've got something to phone them for. Because police are for criminal matters. Are you SIA security?
Yes, sir.
Where's your ID badge? But at the end of the day, I want the police here now. You just assaulted me. If I'm holding a camera and you touch my camera, that is assault.
I didn't touch the camera.
Right, okay, what do you think's been caught on film?
Yeah, it's just Tony at Noatum. I've got
Right,
a
Tony.
gentleman, but he's got his camera and he's
Yeah, he's just assaulted me and broken my camera equipment.
His stick. Noatum, Dolphin Way. Bridge connection.
Yeah, come on, report the fact that you've just assaulted me and broken my camera.
I haven't touched you at all.
Right, okay, when they get here, we'll see the footage and then we'll decide. You're in trouble. You're in trouble for doing that.
Site number 152 2477.
Reach out and stop grabbing out of people.
I've got a gentleman here who's
wants to report a crime. He's been assaulted.
Yeah, he was leaning over my barrier and filming onto the property.
Don't lie. I wasn't on the property.
I said filming onto the property.
Right, well that's not a crime, is it? So why are you phoning the police? And you've got to report an assault as well.
That sounds like it to me, what do you reckon, yeah? 999?
999. Do you hear this, guys? He's just assaulted me and he wants to ring 999. Go on then.
Yeah, he's threatening me. Yeah, he's threatening me.
I'm threatening you. Do you hear that, guys? Well, luckily the camera's been running the whole time. I'm threatening him. What a liar.
Can you put this down and actually record though, yeah? Can you put a note down and actually record those, yeah?
I've recorded the whole thing. Don't worry, mate. You've just assaulted me and broken my camera equipment. Yep, see what I mean? When they know they're in the wrong, they just go ignorant. You've just assaulted me and broken my camera equipment.
I broke a stick, my friend. I can get you another stick if you want another stick.
Well, yeah, you got...
A stick, my friend. I can get you another stick.
Well, yeah, you're going to have to, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think it's funny? You think it's funny? It's like... Oh, get off my camera! Get off my camera!
Well, disappear then,
What are
mate.
you doing? Well, yeah, you're going to have to, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think it's funny? You think it's funny? It's like a camera. It's not something you grab out at, is it? If you want to know what your job is, it's if somebody's on private property, which they're not, because this road does not belong to your private property, you ask them to leave.
I did ask you to.
No, you didn't. It's all filmed.
It's on film, mate. I asked
You were
to
just
leave.
bothered about
I said,
the.
"Can you walk
You
away,
were
please?"
just bothered about the filming.
Thank you.
And then because you got all got butt hurt, you've like grabbed out of my camera and now you're in trouble.
Not at all.
You are. Well, we'll wait and see then. Attacked again. This time he actually got the camera out of my hand. Look, Noatum Logistics. I don't know if the camera, if the sound is working or anything like that, because I'll be damned if I'm going to stop. This is as far as I went. Attacked again. Security as well. So I've got 3 reports to make. 1 to the police, 1 to your company, contracted out to, and 3 to the SIA, because you are obviously not trained to the high standards. You have obviously not been trained to the high standards that SIA are supposed to like conduct themselves. I've been filming the entire time, despite your efforts.
He personally didn't touch you.
You mug. What's that then? What's that on my arm? Look.
Oh God, did I do that, mate? I'm sorry about that. I didn't realise I did.
Yeah. Well, you are going to be sorry about it. Hello, sir.
You alright?
Yep. Can I?
You at all?
Well, I mean, the only thing I came past was to say that, like, there's a lot of litter. I saw people cutting through the bushes, and I saw a lot of litter in that bush, which I think's coming from this company. And that was my only point. Is there's a lot of litter. I saw people cutting through the bushes, and I saw a lot of litter in that bush, which I think's coming from this company. And that was my only point. Is there's a lot of sort of like. So can I talk you through exactly what happened as I approached? Because I was here for literally 10 seconds. I came round, took a bit of a film here. I walked to this point here, and was standing here.
Yep.
And then this individual came out.
Yep.
And then I came round this side, like because he was saying about calling the police.
Right.
Like, even though I explained to him that filming in public area, this is open. The camera up like this. He's reached out. He's grabbed the camera. He's pulled it inside, like with half my hand sort of still holding on. Okay. The connection to the thing has been sort of bent, and my stick has been snapped, and it's like it's just. So they called the police, then I'm going to have to report an assault.
Okay.
You know.
Well, if you've got it on camera, you've got it on camera.
Yeah.
I can't argue that.
All I can do is show them what I've got. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay.
But what I don't know why you use SIA security, because I get this all the time, where I come to a business. I just felt this is an opportunity for businesses, right, to advertise their, wares. Yeah, I mean, like, look, I'm having a civil discussion with you about the company. It looks like it's a logistics company, a deliveries type thing. Same as all the other businesses around here. I've got to do what he says. Now, he's got a right to ask, what am I doing? He's got a right to ask, why are you filming? But he hasn't got a right to demand an answer off me, and he definitely hasn't got a right to grab out and start touching. Because he has touched my arm. You can see there's redness on my arm. As I've.
It's obviously on camera. I
Yep.
can't dispute that. I'm not going to dispute that.
Yep. So the police are on way, are they?
No, I've not requested the police. Don't need to.
Well, I thought he was talking about ringing 999, because the bottom line is, I mean, look, if you want to call the police, I've got no problem to talk, because I now can make my report. Other than that, my problem will be with him and the SIA, because I've got no problems with the company. I've got no issues. There's no, I mean, I do some sort of citizen journalism,
Right.
but there's nothing on. I've got no story on this company or anything like that.
No.
It's just generally just testing out a new camera, basically.
Yeah, that's fine.
So for him to grab it like that is upsetting.
Yeah,
upsetting.
Well, I mean,
What is it you're actually looking for?
I've just explained.
It's because of litter, is it? Is that what?
That's what brought me in, yeah, because I saw people cutting through there, and then I thought, oh, where are they going through? And then I've come through and saw it's like, yeah,
there as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's this business or that business. All I'm saying is, it's going to look like to someone if an environmental agency come past someone like that.
Yeah, actually, our responsibility is literally that line
That's right.
through, but it ends literally on that fence line there. We have
Exactly.
requested-
That's what the fence is for. That's what
Yeah,
the barrier's
we've
for.
got
This is what I was
to-
trying to explain to him when he went, right, I'll just call the police.
Yeah.
And he still hasn't understood. Look, he still thinks he's in the
Yeah,
right.
no.
Look, he's sitting there nodding, but you're not going to be nodding when I've reported you to the SIA for assault. It is antagonising because I'm not, honestly, I'm not an aggressive person and all that. I've just come round. This is the opportunity for businesses to show themselves off. Now, like, you might find this on my sort of social media later on. You'll see. I cover businesses. They come out, they talk to me. I'm very sort of engaging with back, and we have a good experience, and it goes away with a good repertoire for the business. This needs to be sorted out.
And we will address that separately.
If you can assure me that you can address, that you will address it, then
And if this goes on with your social media,
Yeah.
if you're able to let me know what your social media link is, I can look at it,
Right,
then I'll be able to see it
there-
myself.
there are- I
and
mean-
we can address it.
yeah, well, it'll be. I mean, again, SIA security. I don't know why they don't get training, because it's on the camera as well. The thing you do when somebody, he was alleging I was on private property. I don't know who owns this land. I don't think anyone.
We know who we rent it from,
Right.
and we know where our boundary is because we questioned this,
Yeah.
and we do know that is literally.
Well, I question the wisdom of having these signs down there saying £100 fine if you park up, and an empty car park opposite.
Yeah, nothing to do with this, unfortunately.
No, but it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's the sort of thing that I will highlight. That's the sort of thing that I sort of
Now-
show up. So I know that this road isn't owned by this business, that business. It's probably a shared
Council.
responsibility. Is it council? I'm not
It's
sure.
Council, I might be wrong.
I haven't got
And
to the
actually,
bottom of it
if
yet.
you look down now, you'll see staff coming from that other building that'll probably walk this way.
Yeah.
And cut through.
Yeah. Now I've got no sort of, I'm not here to sort of invade on people's privacy.
Yeah.
I'll just take. I mean, it's like quite a fetching building. Is it two buildings?
It's two separate buildings.
Two separate buildings. Like, that was another thing. I thought this building was joined up, but it wasn't.
No.
So, this is an opportunity for Noatum to advertise its wares, and in these times, these hard times, that's the thing which most people, tear me arm
We're
off.
working with people, not against people.
Yeah.
So I've got no objections with what you've done. You've not breached anything for us. You've not come to our private
No.
property, which is fine, and I totally understand you're filming. I can't stop you. I'm not going to try.
I could legally. I don't want to incite this situation, but I could legally ask for his identification, because as an SIA, he has it on. He does have it on, which is unusual in itself.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't know why any of you use SIA security, because they're the worst.
Well, we'll pick it up, and as I say, if you can give me your details of your video link, then we'll have a look at the social media. What's on the video is on the video,
Right.
and then we will take it internally and we'll deal with the company that we work with and address the matter. Obviously, we won't be able to disclose. I mean, there you go, an example that
Yeah.
just walked through from another company.
Right.
It was a cut through.
And it's a cut through, and maybe it could be that people are cutting through from other companies and dumping their stuff there.
Exactly. I
But-
would definitely say it's not 100%.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is.
all I'm going to say to you is that it doesn't look too good, because there is quite a lot of rubbish about. And I've been to quite a few logistic companies recently, like and transport companies, and they've been spick and span. But then I've been to somewhere like Hermes, now known as Every, and they were terrible, and Cumberland Packaging,
Yeah.
absolutely
You do
awful.
get it's a bit of a wind through here. I think.
If you have a look in these bushes like that, there is a lot of cans. I mean, I don't know how. So I think it's someone in through once a day, and
Probably throwing things in there.
yeah. Well, it's as you get near the
Contact
SIA through my own.
We'll
I won't.
absolutely pick up this with the company.
Yep.
Just say, give us your link. Let's have a look at it.
Well, I tell you what, if you give me his ID, I'll give you the link. How's that?
Okay, we'll touch base
Just
with him.
his ID
Give us
number,
it, and then
yeah.
We'll find out.
Yep, his ID number. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to make a complaint to the SIA. and like this is totally out of order, you know, because he says he also says he didn't touch me, you know, like he didn't touch the camera and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. When you see the content, you'll understand that.
Okay, well let me
did.
go and speak to him first.
Yep.
And then we'll go from there. We'll
Smashing. Thank you.
Cool, thanks.
You know, one way not to do it, and that's
What you do then?
yeah. I'll go round and just film. You know, I film more or less everything that I. And I tell you what, this thing is like a lie detector. It's like a lie detector box, because if somebody's hiding something, they'll instantly jump on the camera. Security guard. If I was on private property, he has got a right to ask me to leave. He's got a right to sort of ask what I'm doing. That's a security guard's job, and I was totally civil up to then. And then he turned.
I guess the thing is, there's probably an element of training that says, you know, people are coming with cameras, because quite often, you know, you're susceptible to theft in case of joints. So
How many thieves are going to come up to the window and say, "Is it all right if I film?" That's what I was going to ask him. Like before he came out the back, all guns blazing. You know, you'll see it yourself in time, and then we can go. You can make your own decision.
these are not
But
your mates out there.
What's that?
These are not your mates up there as well.
No, that's the Medi. That's someone's had a car crash or a medical emergency. Any area, I'll film anything, you know. And like, things like this, if I'm on a public area and I can see it, I can film it. That's the law. Why don't these people know that? Periods of doing nothing, and then suddenly there's that rush of that rush of blood or adrenaline that makes people act like. The second camera I've had that's been attacked by an SIA security guard.
This was on a different camera and the battery ran out. Not much good. But please click on this link at the end of the video to watch this about this chemical site in which I got a lot of chemicals in the face and have been very ill since, and have been left with an aching body, bad back. I think that this is something we all need to see, particularly if you live in that area. But these sites are all over the country, so please click on the video at the end, which has left me, really, it's put the channel on hold.
That's why I film. You see, so you're right, it's for everyone's safety and security. You'll be hearing from me, SIA. SIA, you'll be hearing from me. Yeah, no wonder you backed out of the police. Anyway, guys, that's it. You know, I've run out of battery. Stay safe and keep going and call the police for what? Peace.